Many of the disciples of Jesus who were listening said, "This saying is hard. Who can accept it?" Remember that we're in chapter 6 of the Gospel of John. So we've been hearing Jesus teach about the Eucharist, how he will truly give us his body and blood as food, as nourishment for eternal life. And so understandably, at this incredible teaching, some of his listeners have a difficulty. They're not ready to accept it. It's too much to take in. If Jesus were only speaking symbolically, you might imagine that he would immediately correct them and say, "Oh no, I was speaking in symbols. Don't go." But that is not what happens. Some of them decide to leave, and Jesus lets them go. We read, as a result of this, many of his disciples returned to their former way of life and no longer walked with him. Jesus truly means what he says, that he will give us his body and blood to eat and drink. It's so central to his mission, to his message, that he allows those who don't accept it to walk away. There's an allusion in this passage even to Judas, to the one who would betray him. In so many ways, the Eucharist is the place where everyone is faced with that choice, to truly allow God to be God, to accept his sometimes incredible way of working that is so far beyond our human imagining. Or do we want to reduce him to something more manageable, something human, understandable, rational? Let us pray for that same faith with which Simon Peter was able to answer. Master, to whom shall we go? You have the words of eternal life. We have come to believe and are convinced that you are the Holy One of God.